We are back with another exciting episode of Live with Blitsy.
We are so excited because we have some fun stuff to share with you today, including an exclusive bundle from Craftwell. So we'll go over that. But I wanted to thank everyone that joined us for our sleepover.
Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Over Black Friday weekend, we had a blast. And I think that it was the first time a lot of people had seen Live with Blitsy. So we're excited to be here for our regular Thursday morning broadcast. It's every Tuesday and Thursday.
That's right.
It's when we go live.
So if you had fun at the sleepover, it's not over. We are live, like Katie said, every Tuesday and Thursday, so you can hang out with us, see some cool products, see some demos. So we're still live, even though the sleepover is over.
Yes, we got some rest, and we're ready to do it again. Megan got the blue memo
I know.
today.
It's like, Katie, we're blue. Okay,
we always dress alike. We do not plan it. It just happens. So
we're twins today.
Yeah, so we also have Emily here on the chat, so she'll be chatting with you guys. Let's check in with her really quick.
Hey guys, I think I might finally be caught up on sleep from our crazy weekend of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I think I'm finally rested up. It looks like we have a couple people outside of our regulars who we love chatting with. A couple people that we met and made new friends with at the sleepover this weekend are joining us on chat today. So I'm so excited to have you guys here. Can't wait to chat with you. If you did join us for the sleepover, pajama party, all of our events on Facebook throughout Cyber Monday, we had a lot of challenges going on. We were giving away a lot of prize packs in addition to throughout the month of November. Those are all in a blog. I think they're all in there compiled on our website. I'm going to put the link in the chat, so make sure that you go and check it out in case if you haven't seen it or you're not sure if you won a prize or missed it. Your name might be on there, so make sure you go check it out. And if your name is on there and you haven't been in contact with us yet, let us know at support@blitsy.com so we can set up your prize or golden scissors or whatever you won. We're getting all of that sent out to you hopefully really soon. We've got all of the prize packs lined up and ready to go. I'm also going to include the link in the chat for our Blitsy Addicts Facebook group. Katie had mentioned it, I believe, she's mentioned it on a couple broadcasts. I think she mentioned it on Cyber Monday, and she put it into the Facebook event link, and that group has blown up in the last 24 hours. So you want to be in this group. We share a lot of, it's just a good place to connect with other crafty people. So both those links are going to be in the chat, and we hope you join us there.
Awesome. Yeah, so the Blitsy secret Facebook group it's for fellow addicts who just love crafting
each other,
and love craft supplies and love Blitsy, and it's a place to kind of share what you found, share what you've made, and just kind of, I'm in there a lot, so I try to post any information that's going on. Of course, on our regular Facebook page, you'll get a lot of that too, but it's just kind of fun to have a little group where you can connect with others in a little private setting.
Yeah, and sometimes we might give some sneak peeks on sales that are coming up. On sales that are coming up. So it pays to be part of that group because you get some insider info. So
yes.
I'm just saying.
So, and it's all positivity. I don't tolerate any negative. So there's no drama. It's just a fun
Just support
group.
fellow crafters. That's right.
I think Emily's putting that link out there. So, all right, we are going to move on to the exclusive bundle that we have to share with you today. It's super exciting. It is the Craftwell EBrush, which is a airbrush system, and we've got a bundle that includes the adapter kit, so you can use it with your food products, which is really, really cool.
Really cool.
And we're gonna show you a really quick video to show you how this works. We haven't had time to do our own video yet because we just got it yesterday, but Craftwell does have a video, so I'm going to play that on my computer screen for you guys and show you how cool this is, and then we'll pull it out and show you real life. So let me know when we're ready to push play. Okay.
How awesome is that?
I had to show that video because, of course, we'll do one, but we didn't have time, and that just shows all the awesome things that you can do with this. It is so cool.
So cool.
Yesterday, I was at my computer doing work, and I noticed that all of the girls were in a big circle doing something, and I'm like, what is going on over there? They were all playing with this. They couldn't stop. So it was really cool. Basically, you can turn any marker into an airbrush, and it's battery operated, or you can plug it in, right?
Yep, it has an adapter, or if you want to, make it cordless, you can use batteries.
Yes, and you just put your markers in and start airbrushing away. And then there's also the adapter kit, which is part of the exclusive Blitsy bundle, which allows you to do it on food.
Which is awesome.
So you just take food coloring, and you can actually airbrush your food.
You can stencil on it, you can add some fun ombre coloring. And I had no idea, but in that video, it looks like they were giving themselves a spray tan.
You can do it for makeup.
What?
Yes, that's what we were talking about. We were saying that, we need to come in the morning and be airbrushing our makeup on before.
I can use a little
Blitsy.
spray tan.
I know.
My little machine.
Little color.
This machine is awesome. Yeah, the fact that you can use it on so many things. Obviously, if you want to, decorate any sort of fabric items, you can use your fabric markers with this. Decorate, stencil tea towels for a friend for the holidays. Add some pizzazz to shirt or even shoes.
The shoes they showed.
Yeah.
Were really cool.
Have your shoes be like no one else's. That's what I like. Customized.
Exactly.
So people ask you, where'd you get those? You're like, I made those with my EBrush.
Yeah, I can see this being really
Or
addicting.
EBrush. Yeah, EBrush.
EBrush.
Yeah.
Okay, so we actually have one here.
Yes.
We're just going to do a really quick demo showing this thing in action. The bundle that we are having today on Blitsy.com is the actual EBrush machine, and then the adapter kit as well comes as part of the bundle, and that's for airbrushing on your food.
Yep.
Exactly. So you'll get everything that you need in one bundle. It's an exclusive Blitsy bundle, which when you buy this as the bundle, you're saving 64%.
64%
on Blitsy, and it's exclusive to us. So that's why I'm so excited, because I'm like,
I can't believe you get, and I can't believe you get both. And I think Katie had mentioned what's also awesome about this tool is that you can see here it comes with all of these adapters for different markers. So this one is your Sharpie, this one is your Copic, and then we have a Tombow here.
And that's all included
the
box, right?
The markers aren't, but yes, the adapters are. So you can use any of your markers along with your Spectrum Noir with this machine. So it's awesome that we all know we don't have just one brand of markers, we have a million. So they have adapters that will work with this machine.
I think it does come with 3 markers.
It does.
Too. It comes with 3 Spectrum Noir markers as well. So right out of the box, you can get started even if you don't have any markers. Most of us do, let's not lie.
They're like, we have that covered. We're fine with the markers.
But you
it's
get
nice
the
to
Spectrum
3.
Noirs with it. So that's really cool too.
Okay,
so let's see it.
Yes, I don't know. I think, is Claudia gonna?
Yeah.
Okay. Claudia's gonna actually, she was playing with this earlier. So she's just gonna kind of quickly show you. And I just moved your stencil out thinking you can maybe just show the 3 different mists.
So it actually has 2 more marker adapters. We just didn't have those markers available here to test them out.
Yes, it looks like it comes with the Spectrum Noir marker. It adapts to Spectrum Noir markers. 3rd generation hexagon style type, I guess. Copic Sketch, Prisma Premier, Chisel Fine, double-ended art markers, Sharpie Fine Point, Chart Pack 80 markers, Tombow dual brush pen. So lots of brushes.
We do have the Tombow dual brush if we need them.
This guy.
You got one. Okay, good, cool. You're ahead of me. You guys are always one step ahead of me.
So first of all, this is the little part that screws on and off that you use to switch your markers out. And then you would just slip your marker into the slot here. The machine itself, like we said before, it can be run on batteries here, but also you can just plug it in. All right. So when you turn it on, it will light up, and you are going to actually. It's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna reach. That's okay. It has 3 different settings. So the first setting.
How pretty that is.
It's an airbrush, just like that. I'm so trying this with makeup.
Right?
So what's nice is that you can layer, so you can just keep layering your colors, and you can up the setting if you want like a more intense spray, so you can see how how pigmented that one is.
I mean, I love it. Like, that's just a marker that you're using.
So
Very cool.
I will. I'll show how it works when you're using a stencil here. So I just used a paper punch to create my own stencil. Sorry, can you see that or no? So just to give you an idea of how it would work if you use a stencil.
That's so awesome.
But you can use it to blend colors, so it doesn't have to be just one color. The markers would switch out easily. You just pull straight out. And so then you could switch different colors. So you could do a nice ombre effect or some shading.
Could you do the ombre effect by changing the setting, like doing light and then heavier?
You
and
definitely
heavier?
can. Actually, before we go forward, let me just say that you do want something to catch the overspray.
Like the best ever craft mat.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. So you want something to catch the overspray. But yes, with the 3 different settings here, you can do like a light spray. It's like a light mist, and then it will get more pigmented. You get a more clear line as you up the settings. So.
Super cool.
Emily, do we have anybody who is commenting? Are they liking this?
They are really liking this. A lot of people are asking. We had a question. So it comes with the alcohol markers, because someone asked if you could use it with alcohol markers, which it comes with the Spectrum Art, but you don't have to use the Spectrum Art alcohol. You can use any markers. It has the three different tips, you said?
No, there's
6.
There's 6.
6 tips.
Yeah, and so what's nice is, like, for example, there's one for Sharpie, and we know Sharpie has fabric markers, so you can use your fabric markers with this. So yeah, so there's 6 settings, and that's exclusive to Blitsy. Otherwise, individually, you have to get those adapters. And then, do you want me to show the food really quick?
Sure. Well, what comes in it? I don't
Yeah,
think
what
we
comes
have
in it,
any
yeah.
of the... Is everything in here?
You just get 2 of each
Okay.
thing.
I think this goes with that.
So here, we'll show the box first before we open. But this is the adapter kit that you get with the bundle that we have today. So you get Claudia will go through everything that you get, but I wanted to show the picture so you got it.
Yes. So you get the little adapter, which is nice because then you have a designated siphon and nozzle for your food that will be apart from your crafting and your markers.
So you're not putting your alcohol markers through
Exactly.
the same thing.
Your guests might not
when
appreciate
when
that,
you're eating
but-
your cupcakes.
Exactly. And then it comes with 4 little bottles that you can use for the food coloring, flavoring, and that kind of thing for your food. So basically, same machine. You just change the adapter. Let's see.
And just like that, you're ready.
And just like that, you're all ready
awesome.
to spray the food. And so
That's so cool.
you would
Like,
put your food coloring in here, and then this just. There's a little plunger.
you could like stencil somebody's name on the cake, or
I've seen that people do like monograms for wedding cookies.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
And
great idea.
so you just
Or for the holidays, you could use your little stencil on like a cookie or a cake. Or,
exactly.
you know.
So just like that, it's easy. So then you just spray your food.
that is genius. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could put a little snowflake on your cookies. How cute would that be? Oh, I'm loving this. I'm
They
absolutely
cover all their
loving
bases. You
this.
can do it for your paper crafters, for your bakers, or just for your, home decor and makeup lovers.
I'm not
Everyone's
joking, you
covered.
guys. Every girl over on our side was in a circle, just like, ooh, what is that? And like playing with this. They couldn't get over it. So I was like, what is happening over there? And then I saw what they were doing.
It's a
and
rough
I'm
day
like,
at Blitsy,
oh, okay, I better join.
Testing products out, it's hard to work.
Yes, so we just got it yesterday, so we'll be doing a lot more with this as well. We'll definitely be doing a video for some inspiration, so keep an eye out for that. And it's an amazing deal because normally getting all of this would be $219, and today it is $79.
What?
For both of those? Yeah, it's 64% off to get all of it. So I don't think you're gonna find a deal like this really anywhere, especially bundled all together with everything that you get for all of the markers, for the baking, for the makeup, everything. For the makeup.
I just keep going to makeup. I'm like, make me look flawless. I'm like, just airbrushing myself in the morning, airbrushing Katie. Like, hey guys.
Yeah. What's your secret? The EBrush.
Also known as the Easy Brush. So there you go.
Okay, cool. Are there any questions that we can answer?
Yeah, we actually have a really good question about what do you use to clean this? Is it just like a soap and water, or do you rinse it off? How do you recommend?
I looked it up and they just said like soapy warm water should be fine to clean.
Perfect. So super easy, like don't need anything special, just totally awesome.
Just creativity.
And can you use it with distress markers, do you think? Is there like a tip that would fit those?
It might fit the Tombow adapter. I haven't tried it, but they're about the same width, so it's worth a try.
We have some. Do you want to, like, when we go into the next segment, just see if you can fit it in there, and then we'll come back with an answer for it.
But yeah, so basically any markers you have, you can test it out by seeing if it fits snugly into the adapter, and if it does, it's going to work just as well as the other ones. So.
Is it dishwasher, like probably maybe not the marker parts, but the food coloring parts would be probably dishwasher safe, or you think they're a little too little?
The small glass bottles, I don't think it says if it is or not. I can double check.
It's glass, right?
It's glass though, so I'm assuming like top tray is probably fine for the bottles, but I wouldn't put the plastic parts in there. I would just wash those by hand. They're pretty small.
Trying to see if it says anywhere on here. I'm not seeing it anywhere. So.
And I do want to mention, Katie, you had said $79. The price we have it for on the site is actually $84.62. So we will make sure to check in. We'll check in with our team and just make sure that is correct for y'all. But it's still a great deal because it's regular.
My notes are wrong here,
it's $219. So $84.62 is still a great deal. But we will double check and make sure that it's right for you. Based on what we had on our notes and what it's showing, but still a great deal.
Yeah, for both of those, you can't beat that for sure.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
So thank you for clarifying that. We'll figure that out, but maybe something changed.
All right.
All right.
Good.
So
Thanks, Claudia.
thank you so much, Claudia. She's gonna test out the distress marker and see if it fits in there for you guys, and we'll come back with that answer. But for now, we're gonna move on. Megan's been busy crafting away with some samples that we got for another sale that we have happening today, which is the Canvas Corp holiday and like baking themed kind of stuff. So I walked in and saw how much cute things she had been creating, and you guys are gonna love this. So let's see what you've got.
Well, first I had to work on cleaning up our studio.
Oh my gosh.
It was a little overwhelming and I couldn't quite focus, so we kind of spent some time taking that down and organizing. And
it's like a tornado went off in here after our sleepover.
We should have taken a picture because from like your view, it was like cozy. Like no, the broader picture was a mess. So,
some people saw it on Periscope, I think, because we did a little afterwards, and I'm like, look at this space. It was crazy.
Yeah. So I was able to clear myself a spot on a table to actually get to work. So I'll just show you some of the things I made here. Whoops, dropping stuff. Katie said this is the Canvas Corp. They have so many cute things, Canvas Corp. I know I worked with some of their stuff back, I think it was around Halloween, some of their papers and some of their canvas goods. So let's just dive in here. First up here, this little bag, which is adorable, perfect for all of your little treats. Let me grab the paper pad. There's a paper pad that it's called the Mix and Match, and it has fabric and paper in it. Let me just show you. So it has fabric and paper, and one of the pieces in there was this, I obviously cut it up, but was this kind of baking, kind of vintage looking fabric. So I cut out these little pieces and just used my fabric Mod Podge to add them to bags, so you could throw in.
So the bag comes blank.
Bag is totally blank. And I just cut out the little pieces separately and added them with some fabric Mod Podge. You could throw in some cookies, some sort of goodies in here, and then I grabbed one of the Canvas Corp little tags here, and it's to Katie from me.
Oh, so sweet. What's inside?
Just some fluff. That's what I thought. Just some fluff. But yeah, so the tags, we're also selling the tags, which are great for all of your handmade or homemade gifts. Let's see what else. I did this little, I didn't have an actual like, you know, cookie kind of set. You know, people do like the mason jar, like cookie in a jar thing.
Oh yeah.
I just had the chocolate chips from our little party, so I just have a jar. I mean, I would still love getting this. It's just a jar
Just chocolate chips.
Just a jar of chocolate chips. I mean, come on, ladies, right? Like, Merry Christmas, here's a jar of chocolate chips. Still winning in my book. But, so all I did was take, once again, this burlap was a sheet of burlap that came in this mix and match pack. Cut it, put it around my, my top of my jar here. And then this ribbon is trim that we were selling, and it was actually double the size. I cut it in half and then just ripped it to make it thinner. And then this red burlap was also part of the mix and match pad. And then this little recipe card I grabbed that we're also selling. So you
I
can
can't believe how quickly she whips these things up, you guys. This is so adorable.
I mean, I sometimes just black out, and I'm like come here and focus.
She's like a little elf.
Like, what did I do? I don't know. I'm like, keep going. And they're like, do I need to add something else? I'm like, just stop. Like, just reel it in.
That is a great gift idea, though, getting a mason jar and filling it with the ingredients that you need to make cookies or hot chocolate.
So many other, like,
that's what
jar.
I did last year for our employees.
And it was so
I
cute.
used jars like that, and I filled it with, it was like the hot chocolate mix and then marshmallows and like just built it up in the jar and then attached a spoon to it. And
she even put the spoon on there. So there was like literally you grab your mug and you scoop it in, add your water, and you're good. So very
really
thoughtful.
Easy ideas if you need something still to make for your neighbors or teachers or anybody.
All right, so then employees. So then I my little K fell off here, but this is a little stocking that I did, and this stocking was
that's so
totally
cute too.
totally raw. And then once again, I just cut up my little burlap from my mix and match pad. This was attached. I don't know how it fell off, but this was attached, and then I just added some buttons, and then once again added that trim to the top. So a little
I love this
stocking for Katie.
What was
there.
this? Did you have this, or was
this
was
just a chipboard letter?
Okay.
We sell a ton of chipboard shapes letters. I just took a chipboard letter, covered it. This paper was in the paper pad, and then punched a hole in. I thought I had attached it, but maybe
you blacked out again.
I forgot to attach it, but it was attached. I thought at one point. I don't know how it came off. Maybe I didn't. Whatever. You can attach it so it doesn't fall off, or you can,
or you can glue it on there.
You can glue it right on, however you choose. But everything on here, or everything that I use except the buttons and the chipboard, are all part of that mix and match. And
is this for me? Did I? It's okay. I'm gonna steal it.
Well, that's for Katie.
There's an M1 too.
I know.
So cute.
So then this one was kind of the raw burlap. And then I took this canvas part was in my mix and match pad as well, just a canvas sheet. I took it and I just kind of took a hot glue gun and kind of glued it all around my stocking. And then once again, the chipboard piece was not part of the mix. I just added some glitter to it and then tied it on. So this one's a little more simpler than that one.
It's still like just so cute.
I mean, who doesn't like customizing stockings, right? You could also do
the stocking comes as a stocking.
It's just regular.
You didn't have to do anything.
It was just a raw burlap stocking, and then I just added the little canvas to it. And then this is just a little mini stocking, and all I did was take a little pouncer and some acrylic paint and just pounced all over it, and then took a stamp and just stamped Merry Christmas. So that one's a really simple, maybe for like little miles,
so cute.
little miles stocking. Or you could put some treats, baked goods, candy, etc. in this and give this as a gift. So it could be a kind of a house for a gift. So
I love that idea.
What else do I have here? Oh, the gigantic bag. So you know how I'm always messing things up with size, right? I can't. In my defense, though, this time around, I was only sent pictures and not descriptions, so it wasn't my fault that I got this wrong. I got this burlap bag thinking it was this size. So imagine my surprise when I got this. The most gigantic burlap bag ever, but it's great for those of you that don't want to wrap your gifts because you just stuff it in this burlap bag. And then I used some of the items from the mix and match pad to create this gigantic tag. So this bag is perfect, and it's great for your home decor too if you want to stage some stuff in front of your Christmas tree.
You know what? I just got a little sleigh thing to put in my fake fireplace, and so drop that in the little sleigh. That would be really
you
cute.
could
Just
stencil it with snowflakes or add some pizzazz or put whatever. You can stencil it.
She's gonna go on a tangent. And you could.
I need to stop. So lots of things you can do with this. Like I said, I thought this was super tiny, and to my surprise, it's 1,000 times the size of the bag I thought I was getting. But like I said, it's perfect for those of you that don't like to gift wrap. You can just put things in there or use it as home decor. And I think that might be it, actually. And then I'll show you the little pad here just to show you some of the extras Everything that was in here, I got out of this pad. So this was the one with the little cut up, or I cut everything out for this little guy.
And this should all be linked below as well. So easy for you guys
and then
to
this
check
is
it
just
out.
a cute little kind of baking, kind of cooking little cutouts here you could do. Then
so cute.
Cookies and milk for Santa. Yeah. And there's just some pattern papers in here. And I'm sure I'm missing a couple of them because I did use quite a bit. So you can see lots of holiday, festive papers. And then this is like recipe, cut apart recipe cards. Here you could add like a little mason jar with the steps. So cute. And then we have some polka dots here. And then a corrugated, what do you call that? Like cardboard?
Yeah.
And then I guess this is the back of it, but I think it's
Also
a sheet. Yeah, a little piece of like craft paper you could use. And these are just some of the scraps.
Don't waste anything.
Never. This is the red burlap that I use on all my other projects. So you get an entire sheet of that. Another cute little kind of like
Words.
sentiments here of like grandma's house or grandmother's house, like recipe, rejoice, mailbox. So fun little Christmas sentiments there. And then this pretty white and
And this is
red
like,
stripe.
it's not, it looks texturized, but it's actually
I thought this
not.
was a fabric sheet when I ordered it. No, it was paper. So once
cool.
again, yeah, it's really cute. So like I said, all of the stuff that I used to decorate these stockings as far as the fabric goes, all came from the mix and match pad. And then we have the little tags here, the little recipe tags. And then this one is the homemade
These
tag.
are perfect for attaching to the mason
Oh my
jars.
gosh, right? And this one I did not use, but this is made special for you. So a few different tag options there. I think that's it for the Canvas Corp.
Awesome.
baking.
Thanks for doing all that, sharing that, and
I
for
had
the
fun.
stocking.
I had fun, like I said, once I cleared my space, I'm like, okay, now I can like kind of think and not feel like I'm being taken over by craft supplies. So.
Yeah, we still have a lot to do, a lot of organizing
We'll get
to
there.
do around here, but
Yeah.
we'll get there. It's kind of like we're starting our organization that most people do in January, we're doing now in December.
Yep, so we're fresh Jan 1.
Well, thanks for sharing. Again, I think
course.
that's all below. Emily, what's happening over in Chatland?
People are really loving all of these so cute Christmas goodies, like with the bag and Megan. We know this is not the first time it's happened. Probably happen again, but we know how to turn it into something like you were like, oh, no problem. It's Santa's bag. It's decor. It's perfect. People are suggesting, this is the perfect project to take your new EBrush and monogram the bags. Perfect.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Perfect way to combine them.
I love that. You're like, go to the bottom.
Sounds
click,
like a
click,
Periscope to me. Later
I know,
today.
right?
We'll do it on
Yeah.
Periscope. So
Yay.
if you're not following us on Periscope, catch us there because that's where we do like impromptu live stuff. So
That's a great idea.
We'll do it. Sounds fun. Okay, so we're gonna actually move on. We have one more thing today, which is a demo for washi tape twisty ties. So who's doing this?
Is Claudia, are you doing? Yeah.
All right, Claudia's gonna come back in and do some twisty ties. Another for your, like if you're baking cookies, you can close up the bags with these cute ties. And we have super cute washi tape on sale today. I think we've linked some of them below, but there's a ton to choose from.
So first, I have a distress marker for the.
Oh, good.
Nice.
It does not fit the Tombow adapter, but we can see if it'll fit one of the other
That
ones.
looks like it might, maybe. Ooh.
Nope.
No.
Let's see this guy. No, that's definitely too big. No.
No.
There's two more.
Two more. The anticipation. Is it gonna work?
Let's see here.
Maybe.
No.
Too big.
No.
No.
Unfortunately, not. So.
However,
But now you know.
Yeah. However, I'm sure you can find at least one marker to fit this guy, if not multiple.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so DIY washi tape twist ties. Super easy, super cute, and Claudia's gonna show us how to make them.
Yep, super quick project. You just need some wire. I believe this was anywhere between like a 20 and 22 gauge is good. You don't want it to be too wide, too thick, or too thin because then it's not going to hold your stuff closed. But so basically what you do is you pick your washi tape. Let's see here. Get that started. Ah, what?
You're like, cooperate,
Whoops.
washi.
All right. So what's nice about this too is that you determine the length. So if you need a big twist tie or a small one, because you know how ugly those
the green or the white or whatever. Yeah.
Whatever they come with are usually really ugly.
We don't have time for that. We do not have time for ugly twist ties. Not when this is so easy, right?
So I just fold the ends under to kind of stick it to a mat or stick it to itself so it doesn't move around.
That's a good idea.
And then you kind of just use your fingers to straighten out your wire as best you can, just to try to get it in the center here. Come on.
It's like, I don't want to go in the center.
I know.
I want to go where I want to go.
Okay, you snip off the extra, like so, and then you're just gonna adhere another layer of washi on top. So basically like a little wire sandwich.
A little wire sandwich. A little wire sandwich.
So, sorry, got the way there.
Making me hungry.
I know, right? Like, sandwiches sound good.
Okay. And then you're just going to take your scissors and snip the end so that it's got like a clean end. And there you go. You have a pretty twist tie to use on your Christmas treats. So we just have like some samples that use some different.
How cute are
washi
those?
tapes.
So genius.
So much
so
better.
Easy.
And
Come
so
on.
much better than the white, green, blah, blah, blah they give you.
And there's a bunch of cute tape on sale today that should be linked below.
Yeah, and you don't have to do this holiday themed. You can do this for anything. So
If you're making lunches for your kids, you can make some fun little, some twist ties, right?
So fun.
Very
Hopefully
cute.
you guys can see that. I don't know if we did an overhead or not, but these are so cute. You just twist them up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thanks, Claudia.
Yes, so cute.
Anything we can do with our washi, because
mean,
you know we have a
ton of it.
It's one of those things that it's like so pretty you can't help yourself. You just keep on adding more.
It's an addiction, that's for
so whenever I find fun things to do with washi, it's like, oh, that's what I'll use my washi
And
for.
I'm pretty sure we have washi addicts on our site as well. The people love the washi, and we have such a great selection all the time. We have a lot of everyday items you can get.
Oh
so
yeah, tons.
if you love your washi, we are the spot to get it for sure.
That's for sure. So I'm going to check in with Emily one more time and see if there's anything happening over on the chat that we should be.
They all really think this project is so cute, so simple, like how all the things Claudia thinks of, it's like, oh my God. And we have, as crafters, everybody has about like 1 million different washi tapes because you can't have enough. That's actually been proven. So this is a perfect project to use those up for the holidays, and so much better than like the just grocery store ties or whatever it would come with. Especially for all of the little gifts that you're like, I'm just gonna put this in a bag. No, now it's like 10 times cuter with like almost no effort whatsoever. So I linked, we have a new washi sale that just launched today from Kaisercraft. There's also like a washi tape stand in there, some storage, and there are a lot of cute Christmas themed ones in that sale as well. So I linked that in the chat so everybody can go check that out and find some new ones and get ready for Christmas crafting.
Yay!
Well, I was thinking about it, and when you get like the ugly ones, couldn't you just cover them in the washi tape too? So if like you have them, but you're like, these are ugly, you can just put the washi tape over it.
I don't see why not.
Yeah, to
all
go.
those twist ties you already have, do the same thing.
Yeah.
Very
Jazz
good
them up a
idea.
little.
You guys are just too smart. It's like light bulb moment.
And I was like, wait, just if you don't have the wire, just put it over the one you got and you're good to go.
There you go. All right, so thank you guys so much for joining us. I think that's all we have for today.
Yeah.
We will be back on Tuesday at 10 a.m. Central with even more demos and fun stuff for you. So we hope we'll see you then.
See ya.
Bye, guys.